Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM War of the Chosen. We're crushing it. We got 508 supplies. We gotta do something. I don't know, like, I haven't even looked at so much of this stuff. Let's go, first things first. Proving Ground's done in 3 days. Save a little bit for that. Let's go look at the Guerrilla Tactics School. Maybe there's something we'd be interested in there. I don't really like the class-specific ones. That doesn't mean they're bad. Ranged attacks deal +1 damage. Sword attacks have a bonus 10% chance to critically hit. Bonus 10% chance to critically hit. I mean, flat 10% chance to critically hit is pretty good. 10 aim and the ability to crit when taking Overwatch and reaction shots. 5% chance for a free move after the first move. The thing is, it just doesn't seem that useful to spend 75 supplies on something that we can almost get out of a single piece of loot. I'm going to hold off on this as secondary for now. Let's investigate the resistance ring. Additional slot for resistance orders. It costs 2 power. And to be honest with you, I'm not necessarily convinced that the extra orders are 10 out of 10. Necessary. Instantly restore any soldier to a combat-ready state. I don't understand. If it instantly restores them, can we not just instantly restore every soldier to a combat-ready state? I gotta think about that. Well, you know what? We got a lot of wounded soldiers. Why don't we just try, upgrade. Hyper Vital module. Review upgrade. Instantly restore any soldier to a combat-ready state. Is it like a one-time use thing? If not, then go like infirmary. We can reduce the negative trait from somebody else. Like, that's no problem. Fear of Chosen, compulsive reloader. I forget what Kate has. They'll be unavailable for combat for 5 days. Well, I got this hyper vital module thing though, you know, so like, maybe it's somebody has to be wounded first and then they get put in this and then they're instantly done, but the thing's out of commission for a bit, something like that. Anyway, we got a lot of wounds, let's hold off on that temporarily. Let's go engineering then. Build items. I don't think we need a sustaining sphere. I'm not scared of the Lost at all. Mind Shield does seem useful. Sinvicta recommended it, and I feel bad that I haven't gone through it, but... Oh, okay, this was highly suggested. The Gremlin Mark II improves your hacking stat. So if we can get a Gremlin Mark II, and this will give Kate, like, an incredible ability to hack robotic units, and everybody else, for that matter, that has Haywire Protocol. So, absolutely. Advanced Grenade Launcher. 100 supplies... Larger effect radius. Advanced Psi Amp. We don't even have any... We need to start training some Psi operatives. There's no question about that. Tempest Gauntlets. It's pretty cheap. We're going to get more alloys soon anyway. Let's go for it. Sure, let's go for it. Okay, we're out of alloys now.
I saw Tygan muttering to himself in one of the corridors. I'm not sure he even noticed.
We really should build the Shadow Chamber and maybe a scientific area. What about the... I just want to see Guerrilla Tactics School. What if we get some rookies? Any Canadians? Welcome to the freaking show. What's the point of doing this? Alright, what's my second favorite country? This can't possibly ruffle any feathers. Well, I am an enormous fan of the country that is known as Spain. I'm always talking about Paella. I'm always talking about Barcelona. I do love that eye patch. But welcome to the show, Julia M. What's the point? Spend a little bit of money. 2 more rookies. But NL, you already got so many rookies. Not wrong. However, we can train... Wait a minute, we can't train a psionic unit yet because we don't have the Psi Lab. So we'll start building that soon. It's gonna take us a few days. Alright, I'm okay with this for now. So we'll go back to the bridge. We're making contact Probably making contact again, then grabbing some alloys. We don't need intel right now. So continue making contact with New Arctic. We've had a pretty good month. Last month was not good. Mediocre at best. This month has been a lot better. Successful missions abound. Berserker Autopsy is done. We can make the Overdrive Serum. Greater mobility and significant damage resistance for multiple turns. Can only be used once. Oh, and we got some Illyrium bonuses. Takes 20 Illyrium. Sure. It's gonna take a while, but
that is an important task, Commander.
We got not very much mission critical research right now, it seems. We need to build the Shadow Chamber, essentially. Alright, we've located the stronghold. Josh got wounded.
But if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
So we found all 3 strongholds now. We got tons of promotions here as well. Now we need majors. All armor and vest projects are completed instantly. Dude, that seems pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna assign a new covert action. We still don't have a major, so Kate's gotta go out on a mission. Recruit Reapers. We can get some more Reapers. Seems good. Form soldier bond. Put 2 soldiers, we get an instant bond. That could be good. Reduce, dude, I gotta continue with this avatar. Ooh, although +1 HP. It's not bad either. What about recover loot? We get alien loot. Alien loot. I'll admit, recruiting units doesn't seem bad. Neither does improving combat intelligence, but let's start, honestly, I'm just sending out, like, the units that are unnamed on these missions. And not the rookies. And, 25 supplies added in there. Soldier wounded, moderate. Could be worse. 6 days to reduce Avatar project. I mean, that's the whole reason in the first place that we're doing this contact to begin with, is so that we can siege these facilities and reduce the Avatar project. Dark event complete. Black market is closed for 6 weeks. Does suck because we just spent a lot of alloys, but it's not that bad. These rounds fracture into wicked micro shards of alien alloy on impact, granting +20% critical chance and +1 bonus damage on critical hits. Not against it. Dangerous enemy detected. Of course. So we have an alien hunter at that location as well. We made contact. We gotta make contact there as well. We might want to get the alloys first.
Avenger plotting new course.
So I said that I was gonna build a spark next. That may indeed still be the case, but it is free to make the ammo and the grenades, whereas making a spark costs supplies. Interception imminent.
We have to take evasive maneuvers.
It's gonna be one of those days, huh? We're gonna do the Avenger interception, or did we escape? We'll find out at 6 a.m. Yeah. Evasive maneuvers hover in the air until they fly around the complete other side of the planet. I'm gonna save you the story mission. They get behind us and shoot us down, and we're like, this sucks! And then we have the mission. I apologize, but you play these games enough. You're like, I've seen it.
We can now employ an experimental technique to restore any soldier to perfect.
Oh, we can revitalize a single soldier. Here, I see. Once per mission. So yeah, once you've seen it enough, like, you don't want to see it every single time. Do we want to revitalize a soldier? Yes. We want to revitalize Zhang. But we could also just send Austin. But he's not even, like, on the front page. So you know what? If we can do it once per mission, revitalize Zhang. They can only be revitalized once per game. Nah. Not worth it for the 1 day. So Kate's absolutely in on this. Dan as well. Even though he doesn't have Zhang on the mission. Dragonova, if Dragonova comes, Mox comes. That's something you gotta know about them. Robert, we're sending the Dream Squad, basically. And I think we're gonna send our Templar. I like the Templar. Now, very simple. What do you outfit them with? Kate gets the Skulljack. Her hacking skill's gonna be out of control. If there's robots, she's gonna be in a great spot. Does she get the med kit? Why not at this point, right? Even though she's going to be the one shooting, like, almost all the time. Dan. He doesn't need the Talon rounds. Get him out of here. He doesn't need him. He can take a smoke grenade and a nanoscale. You don't get to take anything. Mox. Probably looking at regular grenade, as much as I hate to admit it. Now, Robert, you're where things get interesting here. Certainly you want a frost bomb. Kind of like the idea of you having Talon rounds, but Talon rounds most of the time would be on a Ranger. And you know what? Now you got me thinking. Do we want the Templar? Or do we want Sinvicta? Templar are really good. Really good with that whole chain murder spree. But Sinvicta with the Talon rounds, extra crit damage. Otherwise, nobody's really using the Talon rounds. Nobody else here is going to be flanking enough. We can give them to Mary Murphy. No, we actually can't. Welcome to the show, Sinvicta. Welcome to the show. I'm going to give you the Talon rounds. Wait, we probably could have given them to the Templar, regardless. But anyway, Battle Scanner on the Grenadier. Sinvicta, you're going Talon rounds, nanoscale, because you're going to be up there. Mox, why don't you take the flashbang, just in case. And then, loot is very important. You might even want to upgrade the weapon some more, like, He's got the scope. The only other thing we have is advanced scope. Okay, so it's not that important. What does Dan have? Dan has like a repeater and an advanced stock. No, a hair trigger and an advanced stock. No extra space. Fair enough. Dragonova, you have been annoying me a little bit with your garbage weapon. Repeater and scope. There's no extra space for it. That's fine. What about the bullpup? This is a pivotal mission, by the way. I'm not trying to oversell it. You got a stock, advanced scope. But these seem to kind of counteract each other. Missing is not as big of a consequence for you. Rob, I think, is a fully kitted out weapon anyway. Oh, maybe not fully kitted. Let's give him an extra chance to hit. There you go. And then finally, Sinvicta. This mission is big and usually quite difficult. So this, I mean, it could all come crashing down or it could be exceptionally good. We don't know yet. Let's launch it before we have a chance to change our mind. So we have to destroy that weird beacon thing. I remember that. I've only done this mission once. We never made it here in Long War, I think. Which is encouraging. I mean, it's undoubted that this has been easier. Then Long War.
Menace 1-5, situation critical. Primary Avenger systems are offline.
Okay, we gotta destroy that. Oh, there's chrysalids.
Shen, any updates?
Commander, we've got a critical system failure. The Avenger is dead in the water. I'm diverting reserve power to the scanners.
I don't like chrysalids. They can burrow underground in this game.
We may have a bigger problem, Commander. We're picking up heavy comm traffic. Dozens of Advent transports are inbound on our position.
All right, just trying to gather intel to begin with here. Okay, we're going to start with Dragonova. The idea is Dragonova is going to get line of sight on this thing, and then Dan is going to shoot it. However, I don't think Dan is going to be great at shooting it. Because he doesn't have like a clear line of sight to get to it in the first place. So we might have to be a little bit more finicky. The only problem is we have to stop the enemies from getting close to the ramp as well, which more difficult than it sounds most of the time. But maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, I kind of like this loadout to start with. See what we get. Recalling that I'm pretty sure we've like turned Kate into the hacker known as 4chan. So she is going to be like 100% able to hack pretty much any robot that comes on the case here.
Reinforcements in from the Avengers reserves.
We get reinforcements. What if I don't need them? What if I think that they should just go back to the amniotic chamber?
I will reposition.
Okay, it's our first pod. Dude. Come on. You're gonna give me a Viper? And a sectoid? What is this, amateur hour?
I can handle that.
You're telling me, buddy. You're telling me. We're not concealed, by the way. So, if you're gonna pop, you might just want to pop. In fact, I think we should, like, definitely pop. So the Claymore is quite tempting, but I think instead we'll just go for the 61. I was hoping they'd be like, scatter! Cheese it! And that's thankfully exactly what happened. Now, Dan's got shots. Unfortunately, not great ones. We should have a flank for somebody on the Viper. Pull them towards me, please. Not in range for that, unfortunately.
To that position.
We gotta kill them both on this turn. We gotta stay ahead of the situation. I think that's how we win here. So you can whip one. Why are our percentages so low, man? 46, 44. Rob's kind of, he's in a weird spot here. Oh, because this guy is behind cover. Excuse me? Sinvicta. Oh, I didn't give him the freaking axes. Relatively minor problem, but obviously still stupid. That was dumb. 46, 34. Okay. Rob might be necessary as a contingency plan. Combat protocol does guaranteed damage. What I mean by that is Rob does some guaranteed damage. Any action that takes place over here. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Dan flipping a coin and possibly getting a kill. He's like the most likely to finish this off. Hopefully no dodges. Rob has guaranteed damage. So that was great. Rob has guaranteed damage associated with him, which is why he's important in this situation. I mean, he's important in every situation because he's our Robert, but either way. Did we not get... I thought we got enhanced grenade launchers, and I mean, these certainly look like them. Bit of a waste of a frag, but it's only a waste if we didn't need to use it. This also allows us to have some Overwatches left over, or to move forward a bit. Which is valuable enough in its own right. Didn't destroy the tree, huh? It's a bummer. So maybe not quite as useful as I was hoping. We should not do that. It's tempting, but let's not. Kate should probably just take the shot. She's got a decent chance. The problem, really, like missing 144% is not bad. It's when we miss 344s we start to worry. It's like we still have Sinvicta here with a 34. Not good. And actually, Malf has essentially nothing. So we need to land a hit. 38, 36. Take your 36. It's so... I know... Well done, well done. Okay, never mind. We're safe.
Target eliminated.
I was gonna say, I know if we do the Ripjack, or rather the Wraith, we're gonna get sucked up there and we're gonna trigger another pod, and there we go exactly, you know? This is Kate's time to shine, though. We got a nasty robot and a psionic operative for Advent. But we got Overwatches that we were able to save. 1 damage on the miss, I'll live. This is completely fine. I'm not glad he missed, but he didn't need to hit. Now this is an interesting situation. So we got 2 pods simultaneously. We have 3 pods simultaneously. Luckily, the pods didn't move. So I think, first things first, there's a very pivotal thing for Kate to do here. Hack this heavy mech. If she gets this thing might be a target for everything else on their entire side. I would love to hack it. If we have to shut it down, we have to shut it down. You got it. You got to roll the dice. You got to roll the dice on this one. Let's go. Big plays. That's, I mean, a fist pump is a little lame, but still. That's a good coin flip. Because for us, now there's going to be a target out here that's going to suck up a lot of enemy shots, or it's going to get an extra action next turn to shoot at the other enemies. So, it works for us, dude. So that's very, very big. Now, the second, like, superstar here is Rob, I think. But let's start with, maybe looking at our Claymore lady here. Because she can't quite land a great Claymore shot. And that annoys me. Dan is kind of an interesting case here. Wouldn't you say? Like, enhanced squad sight Overwatch in a cone of fire? Like, doesn't it seem like any of these units moving? I gotta look at this again. Does it have a better... take a reaction shot against any enemy that moves or attacks. It doesn't say all enemies, and I wish it did. But it doesn't. Who can we ripjack? Wouldn't mind getting this dude over here. In fact, I think that's a pretty plausibly good move. To just take one pod out of the situation. Grab this guy, pull him over. Apparently the Ionic ripjack stuns quite frequently, so... there you go. He's done for 2 turns. And you still have a move. Which, I mean, like, was pretty tempting. But let's hold off a second here. So Rob is pretty valuable for, I mean, frag grenades. They're not going to reach. Frost bombs. Decidedly not going to reach. But you know what I'm thinking. If our dude can get right here. They might get an extra turn to move now, by the way. Maybe they had previously just been there, not seen us, even though we can see them. Sometimes XCOM's a little funky like that. Not trying to suggest they're in the wrong. I'm probably in the wrong. Just annoying. At least these guys are closer for us to hit on more angles now. Of course, almost as if intentionally. We got a lot of units that are kind of too far apart to get all hit. We can't hit the Archon and the Muton. So I think we hit Archon and Pyro Boy. And leave the Muton. I'm less scared of the Muton.
Catch.
Freeze these 2. They should be done for at least 1 turn. And 1 turn is a lifetime. No, it is so unnecessary. It's not even close. No. Nah, maybe, but it's more like Muton City. The Muton is what scares me here.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, 83, huh? No, he's fine. The Muton's still a problem. We could... dude, there's no guarantee that destroys the cover, and that's what bothers me. Actually, you know what? Now, we got sick Claymore chances, right? And the Archon is frozen, so I think we really Claymore these guys right here. This is a huge move. Potentially. The Lancer died. The Muton lived. Now, I mean, you gotta look at this and go shoot at the Muton, my dude. In fact, the Lightning doesn't cost an action, so it's fairly tempting. 64. Got a lot of 60s. Malf's gotta have a good shot. Malf's my boy in this situation. 68, go for it, dude. Knock him. Lovely.
Check it before you get too close.
Say shake it before you get too close. It's kind of a weird statement, wouldn't you say? So we got these people at the back here. There's a couple of different options. One would be new ability. Any unit that does anything we get a shot on. I really want to try that, so I probably will. It's Invicta. He's got a shot on the Archon, so I think he takes it. He might just get a little closer first.
On your order.
I think he takes it. Because we need to whittle down that Archon this turn or next turn. So let's look at this. We got Mox, we got Sin, and we got Dan. This guy we could kill at any time with anybody, so. But he's only got 2 shots. And he's on a yellow move. So I think you take the shot. Or you give a free move to Dragonova, but let's not go crazy. Alright, so he is like highly done. 65. With a 30% chance to crit. 60. Okay, so you go for the Archon first for sure. That's a bad miss, but it was also kind of a free action. So we just got Dan left, and you know, I gotta see what happens here. So all units or any units that do something back here are gonna trigger an Overwatch. So let's see what happens. This is a big move. These guys are frozen. Daniel. He's a god. Okay, so that was, I mean, a really good move. Or at least the dice worked out for us. Oh my god, it is a chain reaction fire. Terrible shot. Just awful.
That is not good.
They're shooting the mech. We had so many contingencies in place. Oh no, the mech's on fire.
Commander, I'm sending
Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Alright. Either way, we gotta kill these guys this turn. So I think you look at this first and you go, alright, heavy mech. Micro missiles. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Target this area with an explosive missile attack, please. Hit all 3 units, hopefully destroy some cover. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Austin's on the scene now. Austin, Austin, Austin in the house. It's a party every week, baby. No, don't shoot at the mech. You insult me when you suggest this. Alright, well, the purifiers have got to go. That started a chain reaction that blew up the other one, which I was totally not expecting, and we were not revealed. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Straight up. Like, Dan's turn is done except for a pistol shot, right? Yeah. So he just has to move up. Which means a lot of people have to move up. So let's start with the, like, straight up play. I think Rob just riddles this Archon with bullets. That's very good. Invicta reloads.
rock and roll.
Does the same. Rob's first 2 turns were both grenades, I think. No! I'm sorry, my son. It was an accident.
Armor still holding.
I've never been, like, more disappointed in myself as a human being.
I'm trusting you here.
I don't like to group units together whenever possible. I mean, you kind of just... We so rarely use combat protocol, but... I mean, you gotta here, right? Take him out guaranteed. We handled this very well. Now, the robot stays hacked forever?
Headed there now.
For a long time?
On my way.
So we don't have to worry about that for quite some time. I don't like how this guy's still, like, a human that is alive.
Finally!
Alright, so we're moving closer to destroy the disruptor.
Come get some.
Yeah, my dude, you are still hacked.
Commander, the situation just got worse.
Okay,
We're
enemy
seeing
transports.
reporting enemy transports on the move across this region. They're getting ready for an all-out assault.
Oh no, they're getting ready for an all-out assault. I'm so afraid. Not. I got a sweet-ass Wally robot on my side. Alright, we got chrysalids.
I remember. Then
8 to 9 damage on a shot. They have 1 armor? It kind of like, just feels like you should fire on the disruptor, right? We know there's chrysalids like in the general vicinity. Well, let's wait. We don't have to take that action just yet. Dan does have a shot. It's on the heavy mech. No, he has a shot on the chrysalid. You take it, of course. Lovely.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Did not get the kill. I wouldn't, don't get down on yourself. I wouldn't describe that as minimal damage. I would describe that as a pretty decent amount of damage. Who's next? Dragonova, who is still concealed. Stay in. Oh, I forgot we have to freaking reload. We want to stay in cover because we have well, we have a problem, don't we? The problem is related to the fact that we got chrysalids on one side, aka clowns to the left of me, and then we got reinforcements to the right, aka those are the jokers in this situation. Like, yeah, there we go. Just trying to get into a situation where we're covered on one side, yet have a shot on the chrysalis. Not as easy as you'd think. But we know that they're not going to shoot on turn 1 anyway, so... They always just land, and then they go, oh, crap. I think we can start to act now. I would love to keep the missiles. So I think you start and you look at like Austin and you go, all right, my dude, land it. Get sent, son. Nice dodge. I don't know if you can call it a dodge if it's still fatal. And then the next step is, are there chrysalids here? Do they know it's chrysalid? Did damage to the relay. Might light some chrysalids on fire. So essentially everybody else just keep moving up. Reloading. Moving up. Not reloading, sorry. Overwatching. You know, there's going to be chrysalids coming at us. We're going to need some overwatches to take them out.
Got it covered.
You have not moved yet, so you are going to be on Overwatch reload. This is a big one for us.
Come get some.
Well, it's surprisingly bright outside, by your estimation. Take your word for it. What's landing? Another hackable robot. I'll summon an even larger man. Hey, bro, you cool? You looking a little weird. All right, that's extremely good.
Hostile target down.
Don't hurt my friend. We might at this point just want to dust it. Like, we can take it pretty easily. Chrysalids are scary, though. Hello, my robot friend. Not that bad. He's like, oh no.
Commander, I'm sending reinforcements
Oh,
in
thank
from
you.
the Avengers Reserve.
That being said, they are going to send another pod down themselves as well.
Hostile reinforcements inbound on your
I was just going to say, I think Dan is best served murdering this chrysalid. Let's try Deadeye for the first time ever.
That's how it's done.
It didn't live. There's just one right next to it. That was frightening. I was very confused. Alright, so it's almost dead. So this is kind of like a Austin gets behind cover, takes the KO. Although it's actually probably better for Dragonova to take the KO. This way, Austin can be on Overwatch, because Dragonova's only going to be on Overwatch if she gets unconcealed. Which she is, but we didn't know that in advance. It could have gone differently. So, Kate's, she can't hack this. We still got the hacked thing, so I guess we just gotta go for broke. In which case, we need Robert. Oh, hey Nick. Welcome to the show. In that case, we need Robert to shred before we do anything else. It's a pretty good chance. I'll take it. I would say that'll do. That'll do. If we can get Nick to lightning reflexes and get the kill. It's confusing, but also amazing that it all just seems to be working out. So, Overwatch. So the one thing I will say is we do want to continue to move towards that that beacon. But we don't need everybody to move towards the beacon. Like, Sinvicta can move towards the beacon.
Heading out.
Along with our hacked robot friend. Everybody else just hang back and get ready to deal with these pods.
Affirmative. Covering now.
In fact, I almost want to send Austin up here as well. The thing is, he'll probably still have a shot. Same goes for Mox, actually. Put Mox over here so we can pivot. The enemies are not reaching the Avengers ramp, I'll tell you that much. What'd you drop? Another hackable... Another hackable unit. I.e., fresh robot friend for us. I'm hoping that the other robot's not going to go on a rampage right now. He's going to go on a ramp. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to put you down. That's real bad. Please tell me I have somebody else on Overwatch that can ice him. I don't know, that's a lot of HP. Yeah, it's just Nick. One of the cleanest misses I've ever seen. Please don't shoot. He's out of missiles. Well,
be advised, we've picked up
still not that bad. Like, actually, I know it looks like it's really bad, perhaps, but this is decidedly completely fine. Because here's what we're gonna do, and we need Kate to start, because she's kind of like the linchpin that it all hangs on here.
Try not to break this one.
This time we're already in a dominant position, so we're just gonna go for the guaranteed stun. If it was the same role, we would have gotten control, and it would have been better, but you still gotta kill it at some point. You can't take it back to base with you, I guess, so. Now that we've succeeded in that, the move is actually pretty easy, in my opinion. We got a couple of things that we want to accomplish. So many units, dude. The big one is we want to shred this guy's armor and kill him. So Rob, not just an accomplished grenadier. Should have had him reload first. And that leaves Nick in a pretty swell position to finish the job, hopefully. Sweet gun, dude. Alright. Now, everybody else. Everybody on the forward squad here. What do you have a shot at? Okay, I mean, we still want to shoot at that guy. We want him to go down. I actually refuse to believe we don't have a shot at the disruptor from here.
Menace 1-5, we have visual
Oh, no kidding.
confirmation on the disruptor. Destroy it and let's get the hell out of here before it's too late.
So I don't know, this might end the mission? If Sinvicta gets the kill on the disruptor?
On your order.
Which he should. I'm not gonna slice it just in case it explodes, but... Does it have 1 HP? Come on, my dude. Alright, well, Mox... I think it's a 100% chance to hit no matter what, so you might as well just go for finishing the job, seeing if this actually ends the mission. In which case, the Avenger defense is done, and we're in a very good spot.
Excellent work, Menace.
Ah, no, all the soldiers have to get back.
Whatever it was,
I see.
destroying it seems to have lifted the disruption field. Engine control systems are coming back online.
My opinion right now. Why on earth would we...
Take off on your order. We should get the squad on board and get moving.
Why on earth would we shoot at this thing? When we know it's... stunned for one more turn. What I would love to do is shoot at anything that lands in this range. And similarly, we're one yellow move away from the ramp for most people. So I'm just gonna move our units in such a state that they can move, still have an overwatch. What is this? Lift off Avenger. Do not do this. That's just a terrible decision. Alright, Dan, this is like 100% your time to shine. Who do you think is being ambushed here? Because I think you got it backwards. This annoys me, but
I'll get him next time.
Dan got my Dan got one shot. Pardon?
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile.
Well, it's a bit of a trickier pod. Do not lift off this Avenger. That is, again, a stupid move. It is a dumb, idiot move. So in hindsight, it might not have been so stupid to just to go off on these other units.
I'm on it.
Before things became a real problem. Well, Dragonova exists, and Nick exists. I actually forgot about you back here. You're already so safe that it seemed like, you know, you might be okay. 45, not great. 45. You only got 2 shots. Well, you might as well try to ice that guy, I think, but we'll see. Outrider, you're an interesting one here. Doesn't Kate have lightning reflexes? She does. She should go for the flank and kill right here.
Tired of waiting around.
It's the first time we've productively used lightning reflexes.
I'm under fire.
Hopefully that thing doesn't explode. Now we've got freedom of movement. So the idea is Kate finishes this off with an ice. Oh, it's a low roll on damage.
Still holding.
But Fox has a guaranteed kill. Now, Austin does have combat protocol. We gotta kill the mechs. The question is, which mech? Well, it's actually, the choice is made easier.
Moving to designated position.
Austin has no move. Except to shoot at the mech that's stunned. Now, it would be nice if, for example, like we got a little Robert boy here. Rob reloads.
I'm ready.
When the dude comes off stunned, does he get to act? I'm assuming yes. Like, basically what I'm thinking is we prioritize shredding this guy, the one who's already stunned. Because we have cover that mostly protects us from him. But this is the first actual, like, scary turn we've had. That not missing is really nice. So now an Overwatch will finish him off. Alternatively, Nick's got the pistol shot. Dragonova's got a 99. You know, we got some good stuff. 75. 64. See, I'd love to take the 64. That's one of our higher percentage chances. Dan's got a flashbang. Can't forget about that. Well, I think it's relatively simple. You start with Sinvicta taking his highest percentage shot. Extremely lucky coin flip. Sure, it would have been nice if we'd gotten the crit before we took other actions to shoot him. Oh well. Still can't be too displeased. Still a lot of units left though. So with Nick, you got a 45, you got a 45. You know you probably got to try to ice that guy. But someone's got to take care of the, someone's got to take care of the unit that is not dead yet. Check this. Dragonova moves here. She shoots. 100%. Doesn't get revealed. Does exactly as much damage as she needs to. I don't know why it was 0%, but I'm a very happy man. Okay, now, what do you go off on? The answer, I feel like, has to be the robot. What is lying next to you? So we're going to throw a grenade at the robot, hoping it shreds some of the armor, knowing that we're probably leaving the officer alive this turn. Much as I would prefer not to. Why is this? Well, the other thing is, I was going to do this. So you should really reload. You can grapple next turn. Reload, and then give a momentum move to Dragonova. %50 chance to be revealed. Obviously, I'd rather not be revealed, but let's go. Either way, just puts this thing closer to being dead. Someone's got to finish it off. It's got to be... It can't be Nick. It has to be Dan, but Dan has to reload. You see my conundrum.
Oh, yeah.
Do not lift off. We can't crit it. I don't know if we can kill it then. Nick could get close enough to throw a grenade and try, but I think we're going to get hit by a missile barrage. Dan should shoot. But only once we know that... Roll the 10% crit chance. It's fine. There was maybe a better solution. We should be afraid now. So I don't know, Dan, I mean, dude, take the shot, I guess. Why not Overwatch? Because of the pistol Overwatch reaction penalty. All right. So we let some debt carry over. Stun Lancers and another mech. Doesn't bother me too much. We are running out of ways to hack the
patrol is coming.
Hack the robots, though. Our concealment's been broken, unfortunately. 20 minutes in, but still. Okay, so we got one hacked, one unit to worry about in a big way. This Mark is gonna suck on Dan. Oh, that's bad. I'm almost less afraid, though, of the grenade than I am of the actual flanking shot. So what are you doing here? Missile barrage? Wow, surprisingly not that bad.
They're flanking my position!
This is burning out of control.
They're closing it to a crisp!
Okay, so people are getting pretty cheesed. Actually. Yeah, use grapple to pull yourself close to an enemy and deliver a ripjack strike. I was hoping we could choose the cover when we landed, but the damage output combined with this basically being a dash move is very good. And we shut down the robot for 2 turns. And the Overwatch I didn't know existed has missed. Okay, so that, I mean, it was an exceptional turn. That thing doesn't need to go yet. This Heavy Lancer needs to get crapped on, though. Yeah, pull that Heavy Lancer over here. Get stunned. Oh, dude. To think mere moments ago, I thought we were in trouble. What an absolute idiot I was.
Whatever you say.
So we still got that robot. Kate cannot hack. She can do combat protocol. Cine V, what do you got here? Oh, he's got to go. Austin has shots. Not necessary, low percentage. Got it. So Austin's going to start by getting behind cover.
Moving out.
He could always... You seen this guy play Battlegrounds? He can land this shot. He probably actually can't, and that's okay. Who do you give it? I think you gotta hit the robot at the back, but... Okay, so Nick got lightning... No, he doesn't have lightning reflexes. He's got 85. We should be taking out a lot of the trash here. Draganova's pretty much just gotta get the heck out of there. I wish it weren't so. If she stays, though, she will be on fire. She can get a good flank next turn.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Again, the problem here is we have to make moves.
Absolutely.
Because we have to get closer to the Avenger. So Dan can ice any of these fools. Robert's really the... He's the linchpin. I think you gotta tear these boys up. You gotta tear them. Cancel. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there, Dragonova. Because that's kind of the mission accomplished, but these two guys have got to go. Surely we can insulate ourselves from the robot if we can get these two guys killed. Didn't kill nearly as much of their cover as I was hoping for. Alright, well, Sin. No. It at least pulls you, like, mildly out of line of sight. You gotta try this, I think. Probably not gonna kill. Didn't even come close, actually.
Hit the armor.
I still think you gotta go for it. Now, I'd love to have you in robot killing zone. But I don't know if I
You say so.
have good odds there. Ooh, this is not that bad. Lovely. Great shot. Finished him off. The officer's still in a good position. I don't like that.
Could use some ammo over here.
It's a really good time for Nick to hit that shot. Dan's more like he's on cleanup duty as far as I'm concerned. What about Austin? Oh, you think that would... You think this thing's gonna explode and hurt Sinvicta? I'm gonna go ahead and say that the answer to that question is we don't have a choice right now.
Catch.
He lived. That sucks. That's a better turn for Dan than killing a unit who's basically already dead. What is that? Skull mine. Can only do it on that guy. Alright, Nick, I hate to do this, buddy, but this is pretty much your show right now. Coin flip for the win. Yeah, I mean, that's actually, like, not bad. So you do combat protocol. Very tricky situation as we finish this one up. We're gonna take damage again. We got no overwatches to stop this guy.
It's an obvious flank.
Think they got me.
Dan is in a nightmare zone. He may die. If they focus him, he'll probably die. You took 2 moves. You can't act. You took 2 moves. Yeah. You just point at the other guys.
More sheep to the slaughter.
I don't think we can get out this turn. But oh, the nanoscale fest. I don't think we can get out this turn. But I think we can make it so we can't not get out next turn. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll go.
They lived on a crit.
I need ammo.
The world is pain. So Nick, you might need to stay here because we need your more powerful weapon in all likelihood. It's more of a Daniel move
Sure thing.
into a pistol shot. that simultaneously will remove marked.
Only the best.
Sick. Good work. Now, Mox. Dude, you gotta, like... Someone has to destroy this guy. Rob is probably the first priority, though, because he's got the shred ability. These guys aren't going to be stunned forever, by the way, so they should go this turn. But a single frag will do it. We're in a good spot. Now we're in a good spot. Do we have 3 actions? We have 20 actions. Okay. How do you handle this? You make me feel... You make me feel like good Avenger defense. Get the one that's furthest away.
Your friends will join you soon.
Dude, to do Avenger intercept with no casualties. Well, that's not what casualties means. To do Avenger intercept with no deaths is extremely nice. We're not quite there yet. We gotta... This needs to work. It still doesn't need to, but it would have been nice if it did. There's a better way to describe it. Well, we made up for lost time. Yeah, I think Nick goes for the easy KO. And then everybody else takes yellow moves.
Roger that.
Now, there's one last condition.
On the move.
And that's that units that drop might have Overwatch. In which case, we send Kate onto the scene. She mills the Overwatch, and life is good.
I can see the Advent scum.
Pay very close attention here. There is an Overwatch. I think that's the mission, right there. Oh no!
They're sending in more.
Firewall.
No need to ask twice.
Never gonna hit with lightning reflexes. That's the whole reason we did it.
On it.
Please proceed in an orderly fashion
Affirmative.
to the back of the Avenger.
What's over there?
At which point we will take off, having succeeded on one of the game's landmark missions.
Roger that.
0 soldiers remain. Lift off Avenger.
Excellent work, Commander. Looks like the Avenger lives to fight another day.
Oh, the Gremlins really took off there, huh? Perfect. Not really posterized, but I'll take it. Continue. Continue. Not a single casualty. I told you that's not how casualties used. Yo, Kate has 33 kills. That's incredible. Guardian. With every successful Overwatch shot, there's a chance... There's a 50% chance another shot will be taken. Ever Vigilant seems great as well. If you use all of your actions, you get an automatic Overwatch shot. Let's just take Guardian. It's in the path. It's Invicta. Run and gun. Absolutely. Bond level up available. Please do. Ooh, Austin's afraid of the Chosen.
The bond between
Bond level
these
2.
soldiers continues to grow.
Improve.
They can gain additional tactical
Yeah.
strengths if they continue their training together.
3 days. No problem. Bonus to aim when their bondmate has been attacked or been attacked by the soldier's target. Automatically cleansed of any negative mental effects. Anyway. Oh, Austin and Nick bonded as well. How sweet.
I was not going
For
to
now, though, as we bond them, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Advent, meet your nightmares. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.